Player A, 67 catches, 723 yards, 6 touchdowns. Player B, 72 catches, 670 yards, 6 touchdowns. Player A is TJ Hockenson's best year in 2020. Player B is Logan Thomas when Taylor Heineke was his quarterback. That's his best year. Enough with this about TJ Hockenson. Brad Holmes turned water into wine with this. The cap relief, a couple of pick swaps. You have 6 of the first 65 picks as it sits right now. Stop with this. Stop. He's an elite run blocker. No, he's not.
Right.
Stop it.
We've seen it play out. How much more data do you need? Goodbye. What's everybody sit here and complain about? Get players in here that can play. Then he ships off a mid player and everyone loses their mind. My favorite is, he could have got more. Brad Holmes could have got. This was the absolute maximum that he could do. The absolute max. And I'm not having it, and I'm not upset.
Can I ask Terry, yesterday before this went down, we were having this conversation, if you traded Hockenson, what would you get? And the consensus was maybe a 5th rounder. Did you think that what they got for this was a positive move for this organization for where they're at? And you can't hold, to Neal's point, is that if we're moving forward, what this just tells me is what Sheila just came out and said. It's almost like when I talk about Steve Yzerman. When he talks, listen to what he says. When Sheila said this was a tear down and a rebuild, the coach and the GM have 6 years and 5 years. Well, guys, I'm under the reality that I realize that this clock that we set up for a 2-year span, yeah, we can give our opinion on it, but it doesn't mean anything to what game plan is going on there. To me, you can be upset a little bit. Like I asked you coming in here, well, what's the deal? Why are people upset with not keeping them because you had them under the control? Because you're always preaching about the rookie contract and stuff like this, but then when you dig deeper and say your compensation only goes towards if he signs an elite contract moving forward, but the fact that he saved $9.5 million from next year and then $13.5 or whatever it is in the next 2 years to be able to go, what I look at it as Brad Holmes pretty much said is that, okay, we need this money for our defense, for our free agency, because we aren't able to pick up free agents. So again, it's just the process. And I guess, Terry, my question to you, is this process now moving forward with what they got back, is their game plan in place? Is it apparent to you, or was this just a bad deal?
It's clearly apparent to me, because what the Lions could have done was do nothing and then try to hoodwink us by saying, well, we're still in it and we're trying to salvage the season. No, you know what they said? Season's done. We're baked.
Because it is, and they are.
Right? So we may as well get some assets for the future. May as well save money on the cap. See, I do like money.
Do you?
Neal. Yes.
When did you change, Terry?
It's whenever. But so they're not pulling the wool over our eyes because we always buy for their BS. This time they say, hey, you know what? Not going anywhere. Season's done. Let's trade some assets.
Is this BS though? More. Are we buying a different? Is this same old Lions differently?
No.
Are we buying?
No.
Are they selling us something, or is this the truth?
They wouldn't have done anything and said, hey guys, we're still in it. We're not mathematically eliminated from the playoffs, so let's fight for that playoff spot.